Hello, I'm Michael Rao, and this video is special. It is about morals. Now, I know a lot of you are going to go, ugh, we don't want to hear about, a spiel about morals and values. Well, I'm not going into those. What I'm going into is the principle of morality, what morality is, versus what people think it is. Some people think morality comes from the Bible, or whatever religion is. If you follow Islam, then it would be the Quran or the Torah. If you were Jewish, or I am completely ignorant of the other holy texts, if they are. Some of them, not all of them, holy texts, but whatever your religion is, I apologize, but whatever your religion is, whatever your beliefs are, that's where some people think morals come from. Other people think morals and ethics come from laws. Well, they're wrong, because morals, by definition, are adjective of pertaining to or concerned with the principles of right and wrong, conduct or distinction between right and wrong, or ethical, expressing or conveying truth or counsel as to right conduct as a speaker or literary work, founded in the fundamental principles of right conduct rather than on legalities, enactment, or custom. Now, the last one is the most important. Legalities, enactment, or custom. Now, this is talking about laws. These are talking about religious beliefs or customs. Now, the reason I say bringing this up is I'm going to give you kind of a couple examples of my point and what that said. Let's look at the laws, like laws for morality. Well, I think the biggest example and the most modern example of this would be gay marriage and gay marriage, women's rights, and marijuana. Perfect. Okay, gay rights. People believe using the legalities is that because it wasn't added into the Constitution, so it's not moral. Well, a lot of things were added to the Constitution. That's why we are giving the ability to amend it. That's why it's flexible, and that is why it's elastic. The elastic clause, actually. Okay, that cut you right there. It's something that evolves as we evolve. We are allowing it as our morals, our beliefs, as a country, grow. Next, women's rights, same thing. It's not in the they weren't in the Constitution or the Declaration of Independence or anything like that, but it was added later because of the elastic clause. Now, the best example, I think the most thorough example, would be marijuana laws. Now, many people don't know why marijuana is legal. The reason it's illegal was because people were somewhat afraid of it, not of its properties as a drug, but as a medicinal herb, as hemp, which is the non-smokable part of the plant. It is very, very useful. You can make clothes out of it. You can make, pretty much any fabric actually out of it. It can help deal with cancer cells. It actually can do that, as well as a variety of other properties. It was so useful that it actually could have dramatically injured and done massive damage to the lumber industry and the cotton industry. Now, they couldn't deal with this, so they paid a bunch of people off, and they just cut it. No, it's gone. That's why it's illegal. It's not illegal for a moral reason. Now, people will say, "Oh, it's illegal, so it must be immoral." No, that's not true. They are not connected in the slightest. Moral, immoral, laws, no connection. However, they can influence each other. For example, no killing. Murder is illegal. However, murder by self-defense is legal. So, so like I said, they're not really connected. Morals and laws are not the same thing. They do not come from each other. They're not born from each other. They influence each other, but they are not the same. Now let's switch over to religion. Let's use Christianity. It's the most common religion. It's the most well-known. Good example. People say, okay, if it's in the Bible, it must be a moral code, part of our moral code. Well, not necessarily. For example, they say that you can't eat lobster, you can't touch a pig, or eat a pig. You can't touch a woman while she's on her period, or I think for a couple days after her period either, while she's had a son. She's impure for a certain amount of time. Daughter, I think like twice as long. You can't wear clothes or two fabrics. You can't plant two different types of seeds in the same ground. Working on the Sabbath, or the Sunday, for those of you who don't know what Sabbath is. These were laws that they believed in. And they were laws. They were things in the book. Well, no one practices those. Nobody practices those on the planet. They are not practiced. Yet, people say if it's in the Bible, it must be moral, thus creating this kind of double standard. Some things in the Bible are moral. Some things in the Bible are not part of our morals. Well, no, that doesn't hold weight at all. And there are a variety of other connections. Like the Bible has a huge thing for incest. The very father of Islam, Christianity, and Judaism is actually it's his wife was his sister, and he was a polygamist. He married or had sex, which pretty much the same thing back then, with her maidservant, Hagar. His sister, by the way, was Sarah. So, Abraham. Most people think Most people think that polygamy is immoral, and most people think that incest is immoral. Yet those are two very, very, very big parts of the Bible, and it's not just Abraham. Look at King Solomon and his son King David. I think I might be wrong. I probably am wrong with King David. I think it is King David. I'm bad with names. There are so many names in the Bible. So those things are not considered extremely immoral, yet they are in the Bible. Now, my point I'm trying to explain is there is no connection to morality and laws and customs or religious beliefs. Morals come from here. Morals are a personal, individual idea, a belief system that something is right or wrong, something is acceptable or not acceptable. There's no connection whatsoever to laws or customs or religion. That's just the way it is. Sorry for the rant. Thank you. I appreciate you guys watching this. Please subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. Please comment for anything in the comment section below. Comments, concerns, questions, whatever. Hell, if you want to say hi, if you want to bash my video, go ahead. I just want to see people's opinions on this. I will put a link to my Twitter as well in the description box below, as well as the dictionary.com, dictionaryreference.com that I use to the definitions of morality. I'll put those down there as well. One of the things I want to ask you guys in the comment section is, what is your guys' morals? What do you guys believe involve morality? What creates your morality? Some people say it's custom, some people it's religion. Actually, I kind of just destroyed. But, we learn our morals, we develop our morals, and our morals change. Do you think that morality is subjective, or morality is progressive? Does it stay the same, or is it constantly changing based off of society and customs and whatever? Yeah, that's it. Have a nice day, guys. Bye.